Hello everyone and welcome back to the Zombie Hell Gaming YouTube channel. I'm your host G and welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. Now, in today's episode I want to talk about something that has been available since before the release of Need for Speed Heat. And that is this button right here. What does it do? What is Studio, you might ask? Well, Studio is a mobile app where you could customize your car that in Need for Speed Heat, and then you could import it to, the game. Now, I'm gonna showcase this in a sec, but so you see this customizations tab. This is all you can do inside the app. Every car in the game is available. You start by opening packages, and then any car that you want to modify, you just download it. And so everything is available apart from canards, which for some reason aren't in there. I'll showcase this in a second. And I believe this car doesn't have rear canards, does it? Yeah, anyways. This is the Porsche Carrera 911 RSR, and this is the car that I choose to build. Now, you can't really do anything in terms of effects or exhaust sounds. I know you can uh, customize the body, the paint and wrap, as well as the stance. I'm not sure about the effects or exhaust sound. And of course there is no free roam, it's just a garage where you build your cars, and there is no performance upgrades either. This car is already maxed out. And yeah, the app, by the way, is very hard to find on Play Store. I'm not sure about the Apple Store, but I will leave a link in the description for the Play Store version of this app if you want to download it yourself. And of course, when you open the app, there is a little menu on the top left where you tap on it, and then you basically connect your EA account, and that's how you import the build into the game. So let's head to the app. Okay, so here I am inside the app, and as you can see we have the showroom. This is a car that I've built in the past, and if I click the menu on the top left of the screen, as you can see where it says account, just tap on it, connect your EA account, and you're good to go. Now, we wanted to build the Porsche 911 RSR, right? So we click on add. This is an empty showroom spot, and these are a bunch of containers, and usually each container has a few secret cars. Now the RSR, this is obviously done to save space on your phone. The RSR is in the third container. It is the first secret car located right where you see it. And if I take it to the workshop, now I can work on it. Now it does not show up in the showroom, but yeah, until you basically save it. It doesn't show up in the showroom unless I save it, and I can build more than 5 cars, but I can only showcase 5 in the showroom, kind of like how it is in the game. So yeah, as you can see, we have a bunch of buttons. We've got a photo mode. Let's just allow that. Yeah, we can even do some augmented reality stuff. I don't know. But let's get out of this. I guess we tap the same symbol on the bottom left. No? Okay, then I'll just press back. Okay, so we've got 4 buttons on the bottom. We've got paint, parts, wrap, and we can also tune the stance. Now I'm gonna start with parts, and yeah, you can see we've got this little swiper thing on the bottom left, and we've got all of our different parts on the right. So let's see, which splitter should I go for? Did I skip one? Kind of like this one, looks kind of retro. And seeing as it is a Porsche, we have a lot of RWB parts, if I can talk today. That one is very basic. It's So let's see, do I go with this one or do I go with that one? You know what, I kinda like this one. So after splitter, we've got headlights, which in this game are just tinting. I skipped one. You know what, I kinda like these, so I'm gonna keep them on. And we've got ourselves front fenders. Okay, I do not like that at all. Yeah. So this is RWB, which is most likely what we're gonna go for. This one isn't bad. So yeah. I really like this one. Yeah, I get it. Rivets and all might not be everybody's taste, but I love it. It looks like it pays a lot of tribute to race cars. I'm not sure I like the thing coming off this one. What about that one? Yeah, that one's a lot cleaner. Ooh. Do we go with this one or that one? I like vents. I'm gonna go with this one. And now we've got taillights, which is just tinting again. Oh, that's a new one. Even though I prefer the OEM ones, I don't know, I want to try it. You know what, no. I'm sticking with the stock ones. Whoa. Oh, so if I click on the word, I can see everything. I did not know that. Now we've got a license plate. What do we say? Let's just say Carrera, maybe. How many R's are there? Is it like this? I guess so. Sure, why not? Trunk lid. Ugly. The right choice. Huh. Oh, that one says RW. Oh. I also really like this one. But this one is very good looking. I like it. Oh, we get to put another spoiler on top. Huh. I like that. And that's a lot of wings. So this one or that one? I'm gonna go with this one. What do we got? Diffuser? Yeah, the diffusers in this game aren't the best looking ones. So I'm gonna go with this one. And now we have rear bumpers. That got rid of the reflectors. Oh my god. Now it looks like a 930 a little bit, or 964. And there's that, and this. You know what? Let's go with this one, and I want to recheck if this changes with the tail lights. So it doesn't. Okay. Where was I? Diffuser, rear bumper, exhaust. Whoa. That's like 3 different exhausts. That looks kind of wonky, to be honest. Yeah, that's much better. Actually, I kind of like this too. I want to see if there's any like twin tip. Yeah, that. Ones that like don't go up too much. Okay, so either this or that. This one looks more modern with the whole connected middle taillight thing. kind of like this better. Then we have wheels. And we can swap between rims, tires, brake discs, and calipers. So yeah, these are the rear ones, and there's other front ones. I do kind of like the 5-spoke look of the stock ones. I know American Racing does make wheels that look very similar to this. I'm not sure if these wheels are in the game, the ones that I'm thinking of. The BBS ones don't look that bad either. These ones might be a good choice. You know what, I kinda like these. Okay, I think I found my choice. These ones look really, really good. Oh, that one actually fits the car very well. But is that what I want? The other one was the HREs. Let's get back to them. It was these ones. You know what, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like it. And if we see where that gear is on the right side, I can now change the scale. Make them smaller. I like when the wheels are kind of, they have a lot of sidewall, a lot of profile, and of course I can change the color, even the specification. So yeah. Is this, I guess, saturation? And now I can see all of the different colors. But I'm gonna keep it stock. I like them this way. And this is of course secondary paint. So now let's move on from rims to the tires. Does it not change the texture of the tire itself? Oh, it does. It's very hard to spot though. No, I'm gonna keep these ones on. And then these are the brake discs. These ones kind of look like they're carbon ceramic. I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with these ones. And then calipers. We can't paint the calipers, can we? Kinda like these ones. Apply changes to all 4 wheels, yes. Which unfortunately doesn't apply the rims though. For some reason. Yeah. Okay, that's the right size. Tires, I don't want ones that say Need for Speed on them. Was that it? I think that was it. And for brake discs, we went with the stock ones. And of course, the Willwood ones. I think these look better on the front. So yeah. Now we've got wing mirrors on both sides. And that kind of completes the whole RWB look. So let's get to hood. What the hell is that thing? And just the hood latch things. But you know what? I like this one. And now let's do front bumper, which should have been the first thing. So now that's a bumper. I'm gonna go with this one because I kind of still want this car to look more like a 911 and not like, you know, the first gen and not the later model, so yeah. And now we're back to splitters. So like I said, there's no canards in here, so we have to add those in the actual game, which is unfortunate, but yeah. So now I guess I could do paint, and I want to go with a red color. Okay, so that increases saturation, and this is brightness. And let's check specification, non-metallic paint, chrome metallic. Carbon? I mean, nah. Ooh, I mean, that looks way too fancy, to be honest. I just want your basic paint. I cannot even tell. I'm just gonna go with regular old metallic. And I can do the color shift too. And now let's keep the gloss coat. And this is window tint. Let's just go maxed out. And that's it for paint. Now let's do the stance. Obviously, let's lower the car to the ground. Rear camber. Do I want rear camber? I don't know. I guess let's do negative camber on both of them. Yeah, now I could also add the livery. So okay, the rear wheels are poking out. Let me fix that. So if I get rid of... No? Okay, so that doesn't fix it. Oh, that's the front camber. Nope. Let's just raise the car a tiny bit. There we go. That fixes it. So let's look at wrap. And obviously we can pick sides. I'm gonna do what I usually do, which is add a Palestinian flag here So we click add decal. Let's go to our shapes. And unfortunately there is that flag doesn't exist here, which is why I have to make it by myself. Now can I find a regular ass triangle? There it is. And touch controls actually kind of makes this a little bit easier. So yeah, there we go. And color is down here. Let's move that all the way here, make it red. There we go. And this should be the top layer though. I guess we could swap layers. Let's just add the next one, which is a rectangle. I want to see if I can find a more straight edged rectangle. I guess this can work if I rotate it. Ooh, okay. This can be in the middle, I guess. Let's just fix the orientation. Lower it down a touch, not this much. And now I can swap them. Great. And I mean, the windows are tinted, so I guess I could just, all I need is to add the green, and that's the only thing I need. So the green goes on the bottom, and I guess, you know what, I'm gonna still add the, you know, the black. So where is our green? I think it's slightly darker, maybe? No, not this one, it's the middle one. I think that's good. Now let's change the shape. Sorry, no, not the shape, the orientation. Okay. Now if I go down here, okay. And now where are my layers? Let's take this one down. And there we go. Or do I want it like this? Nah, that looks better. And now for our final layer, which is black. Let's take it down to here. Change the paint. Make it black. And then change the orientation. If I swipe up, I want it to be kind of symmetric with the top, the bottom. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect by any means, but it's good. And I guess if I enter the triangle thing again, I could just center it better. And there we go. Done. So now let's go back to the workshop. And we've got ourselves a cool old Porsche 911 RSR. And now if I click save, which is on the bottom right, I can change the name of this build. Let's say I wanted to build more than one of the same car. I can just rename them. And of course now I can add it to the showroom. So now if I get back here, it's in my showroom. And so let's get back to the actual game and import it. Okay, so now that we're back, we have the correct car selected. Now we just have to press this button, and look at how fast it imports itself. There we go. And of course these parts aren't free, it's gonna take money from us here in game. But look at the car in all of its glory. There we go. You can't get sexier than this. We confirm. It's gonna take a little bit of cash from us. So just make sure you have cash before you try to import any of these cars. So if I go into customization, let's just double check the whole stance thing, because if I go less height, yeah, the wheel isn't clipping through here. So I'm gonna confirm it. Although it looks like the front end could get lowered a little bit more, I don't know. And like I said, there's no canards, so if I go to body, look, front canards. That's, yeah, RWB, not installed, and now it is. And I'm not sure if there is a rear canard option. I don't think so. But there is one thing in the game that I do not understand at all, which is the sound system. I don't know what the hell this changes. If you know, please let me know. Oh, and there's a option to remove body customization. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with that now, but cool to see anyways. So yeah, now let's tune our exhaust sound. So yeah, timbre is basically how loud it is. The more smooth it is, the less loud. Now let's see what tone changes. I guess it makes it more echo-ish. It adds more echo. Overrun is obviously how much the exhaust pops. I want a little bit less than that, so... it's gonna pop, but not a lot, so... And then this is the resonance. I guess this is echo, then what's tone? I don't know. I did not really hear a difference in tone, but I like the resonance to be kind of in the middle, not too echoey, but not, you know, not echoey at all, if that makes sense. So yeah. And I really like the look of the headlights. We've got nitrous color, we've got backfire, tire smoke. Let's see. Red nitrous, green nitrous, or blue, and what do we have for backfire? It's the same thing. I actually do want to extinguish... what's the word? Tell apart nitrous from, you know, backfire. Would it be smart to make the nitrous green? I mean, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And then backfire, I guess, would be blue. So now if I just view the car, go back, and then... Yep. Doesn't look bad. So... tire smoke. The car is red. It only makes sense. Blue. And I want to match the underglow with the headlights. None of them are... well, what does the orange one look like? I'm gonna do orange. And do you want air suspension? I really like it, because when the car is off, it just slams down. This is usually good for car meets and stuff. really like this one. You know what? This one would kind of freak out everyone else. What is it with these server shutting down messages? I've had that a lot. So like I said, I'm going with this one just to freak people out. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna need to get back because I need to swap server. This is just stupid. Okay, so I don't want to just end the episode here. What I want to do is I have a few nighttime races that I haven't covered, haven't completed just yet. I've completed every daytime event, so yeah, the ones with this exclamation point are already completed. The exclamation point just lets you know that there's a different lower tier race. You can tell when a race is complete based on if it's circular or if it looks like wings, kind of like that. So this one is not complete. We have a few others around the map. There's one here, there's one down here. I've got a couple of drift events. I'm not gonna cover those in this video at all. There's one over there, and another two here, another one in Port Murphy here. Yeah, I have quite a good chunk of nighttime races that are incomplete, and I believe they only ever complete like fully once you get back to the garage. So I'm gonna start with this one. Let's just set a waypoint and then just fast travel. And I actually like to fast travel during the daytime because there's a really cool animation that I love seeing. I also really love these loading screens. And by the way, this is the fastest car in the game, so in order to do that cool transition, we just open up the map and then we press L3, the left stick, and just look at that. And even though the game is showing me Xbox controls, I am using a PlayStation controller because they are superior. And there are two events in here, so we need to watch out for them, and these are sprint races. Meaning when the race is over, I'm gonna end up somewhere not at the race start. Meaning if I want to do the second one, I have to kind of fast travel back to here, so yeah. I love how there's a guy crouched trying to rile up the cars, you know? Okay, let's start our second race. And I'm not gonna bother challenging the other people because it's nighttime and there are cops and it can be a bit risky. And I just want to make a short video. Look at that blue smoke. So our finish was in the area. So I'm gonna get back to the same race. Careful of that cop. And there we go. Lower tier race.
I want this driver taken out.
This car is an absolute rocket ship. It escapes the cops so easily. Now I need to find somewhere to hide while I look at the map. And there seems to be street art somewhere here. What does that say? And of course by hitting L1 and square. And you can see it air down. And there's a cop nearby. Shit. Okay, there's one race over there. Okay.
Re-engaging the suspect. We're back in pursuit.
Previous suspect has been located and we're taking up pursuit again.
We got outrun by the subject vehicle. Damn these slow-ass wagons.
I want that driver found, no excuses.
That's a lot of cops on the map, what the hell? Start it. There we go. They look like roaches on the minimap.
Same make and model. Even the plates match. This is definitely the car we chased before.
Okay, everyone, the coffee break is over. A previous runner is back for more.
I think we got this one locked down. Thanks for screwing that up, guys.
Hang on up, wear him down.
Man, the other cars are just really aggressive when they bump into you.
Suspect reacquired. This time we'll end it the correct way.
Drawn to the attention you've given him. Come on, move it, everyone. I want him caught this time.
Okay, now where is our nearest event? You know what, I could go for the Heat 3 race.
Terminating the pursuit, you guys gotta do better than this.
We spent all this time chasing these assholes, and now we gotta give up? Suspect just reappeared. I say we give them what they're begging for.
John's intention of giving him. Come on, move it, everyone. I want him caught this time.
Suspect has pulled away ahead of us. Come on, give us faster cars. I can't see him anymore. You guys see him?
Looks like someone lost our target. Get in there and find that car. Calling off the pursuit. Driver gave us a slip.
Gotcha. We can't chase what we can't find.
Come on, just leave already. Man, this thing really is a rocket ship. Okay, time to check the map again. Where is that Heat 5 race? Do I have Heat 5 yet? No. Okay. We need one more race before Heat 5. What do we have? I mean, I could go back to this one. I've got the lower tier version of it. Okay, there are cops approaching when you run. Okay, so I have managed to find myself a fantastic hiding spot. Look, look, there is a cop just going by. Let me show this to you on the map. It is in Fairview Fields. It's right here, facing this gas station. So there's a building, you enter it through this side, and then I just hide, and there's a roof thing above me, so even helicopters can't see me. A chopper did go by when one of the players came by. But yeah, so our waypoint is set to our high heat race, which is right there by the house. So let's head there, end the night, and yeah, that'll be it for this video. If I'm fast enough, I won't get any pursuit. And it looks like we're not. There's usually a lot of cops by here. Okay, good, we avoided all of them. What the hell? Why isn't this car turning? Oh shit. This is that off-road.
brutality. We got the hunt back up and running. Flip on the sirens and get after them. Get out there and find that damn car. Terminating the pursuit, you guys gotta do better than this.
Alright, we are
Okay,
no
which
longer
one is the high
pursuing
heat
suspect.
trace? Ooh, there's a cop right there. Fuck.
I can do this all night now.
How the hell did that driver vanish like that?
Get your brooms out and sweep the area.
Okay, good. Took him out. Didn't take a lot of damage. This is the basic level 1 cop. Here we are. There it is. Start, play solo, done. Now I just have to complete the event, get to a safe house, and we're done. You know, cops are fairly controllable with this car.
Look what we got here. I'm seeing the vehicle we chased earlier.
Okay, everyone, the coffee break is over. Our previous runner is back for more.
Air 1 incoming to active pursuit. We're in position.
Oh shit, 710 is the rhinos. Oh, they're not doing anything. If only the road wasn't windy, I would have escaped the damn chopper.
I don't want to see this shit show on my social feed tonight, so please get the support over here.
We can't send any more units.
Okay, chopper is out of the game. I guess they run out of fuel or something. Okay, nitrous.
Shunt incoming. Control, you should let the rotorheads know they're welcome to join us out here.
Chopper is joining, so stand by.
There's another chopper.
710, ready to stop their progress. Air 1, we're above the pursuit.
Okay, avoided the rhino, good.
Stingers are being set up ahead. Here's hoping it works.
Oh yeah, there were spike strips on the map.
Ramming subject vehicle.
Avoided another rhino, good. So let's try and head to the train tracks somehow.
We're responding to a priority call. Breaking away from pursuit.
Okay, so the chopper's out of the picture.
Hey, anybody else got eyes on the sunset? I can't see it.
Spread out and search for that vehicle. They can't have gotten far.
Am I near Port Murphy? I think there's a safe house north of me. Okay, can hide on the
You
beach a
lost
little
them.
bit
I'm calling it off.
inside
I
these
don't like
bushes.
quitting, but I guess I'm the only one.
Okay, I could have used the quick nav feature. Where's this safe house? Okay. Is there any other one that's more nearby? Too many cops. I guess I'm gonna try and head to that one. It seems to be a little bit safer and less cops in the area. Just gonna go along the beach. Oh shit. Look at how beautiful the waterfall looks. Oh my god. There we go, done. A million rep.
That
Or
task
5
force
million,
didn't
I don't
realize
know.
how tough a task you are, huh?
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't
having fun out there with the
from
leak?
shining through.
Okay, so that's where I'm gonna end it today. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And make sure to check out the link in the description if you want to try this app out for yourself. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Share this video around with your friends. Let them know what's up. I want to see you all. I'm gonna see you all in the next time. And until then, this has been G signing out. Peace.